Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the last segment of this show, and we're going to try and end it on a nice, easy, light note. Lisa.
What a surprise.
Lisa. Pensioners.
Okay.
Queuing up. What irritates you?
Right. Okay. Here we go.
I've not finished my question. When you see pensioners queuing up, talking at the checkout with the lady or the man, counting up their little pennies in the money bag.
Do you want me to really get on this, George? Right, I'm going to get on this, George.
How do you feel? I mean, because like there's like a guilt within, but you're like, please hurry up. I know you're lonely. I know you want to talk.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know you're having difficulty in seeing how many pennies you're counting out while you dash the whole bag of coins.
And get all the coupons out.
I've got a coupon for this and a coupon for that.
How do I use my club card points? Right? How does that make you feel? Because it winds me up!
Do you know what? I can relate to you on this one. Our local supermarket, I went in there last week and I went up to the tobacco. They've got the bit where there's tobacco and the scratch cards are.
Okay.
And I stood, this is no word of a lie, behind about 8 pensioners who had, well, I thought there was a money crisis going on. The first one went up. She went and got £120 worth of lottery tickets. Right, the second one was £80. Third one, scratch cards out. I'm standing there and I turned around to the young girl behind me and went, I can't wait to fucking retire. Excuse me, I've said the F word. Exactly. So I know it's a little bit different to the standing behind the but it just the pension accuse it just shocked. I was actually mouth open, gobsmacked with how much money these pensioners had to spend on lottery tickets.
So, do you believe in that? This is where, and that on that section there. Do you believe the government are giving them too much in pensions?
No, I just think they're living. No, do you know what?
If they're spending all that dough.
They're not getting a lot. They're getting what?
Just
I think they get what £800 a month, right? They get £800 a month, right?
And they're spending
they might own their own home. They no mortgage to pay. But I tell you what, they're living in the cold and eating cat food. Because I tell you what, they are spending it all on lottery tickets. And I was like, so I went home and I asked my husband and my children, and I said, I was amazed. I've just seen literally sort of over 500 quid's worth go through that till on scratch cards and lottery.
So
on a dream that may never happen.
Now,
the first question I ask is, sorry, why are they running for it? Aren't they a bit old to be, they win the lottery? And my kids tell me, no, they're doing it for their families. Is that right?
Yeah,
is that what they're doing it for? Are they spending all their money to live in the cold and eat like their little meal for one and sacrificing their money to spend lottery tickets to give to their spouse, to their offspring? It just shocked me, George.
Can I let you in on a little secret?
Go on.
You two are on this little secret here, right? This little secret is rich people don't play the lottery.
No, that's why they're rich.
It's only the poor people with that hope. And that's what the lottery has done. It's given poor people the hope to become...
So sad.
To win their way out of poverty. And it's an addiction. It's a psychological addiction of like, I could win this and I could be a millionaire. But you can't afford to keep doing that. And there is a ratio...
You can't afford it because you've got a life to live. They're going to die soon. They know it.
Yeah, but still the money that
they've got no risk.
Yeah, but they're talking
no risk. They're doing everything to sacrifice.
But Ollie, they've got no option.
They're only when you've got nothing to lose and everything to win, the risk goes out the window. If someone said you can own the whole planet, and give that planet to your family, and you'll die, but you're going to die anyway, you would do it. So when someone
Yeah,
says,
no.
I don't want to wait behind this person that's lived their whole life, worked their whole life, I'm like, you got fucking 2 legs, you go walk to another queue. Yeah? I'm sorry, like.
Could I ask something as well?
Go for it.
When you see winners like postcode lottery,
Yeah.
you know, any lottery
Quick,
winners,
get rich quick scheme.
yeah,
Yeah.
anything like that. Have you noticed the age of all these people?
Well,
They're
you're
not
saying
young.
that, you know the
And this is what gripes me. I think, do you know what?
But
Right,
listen,
hold on.
the risk factor is different.
Right,
Very
listen,
important
Thomas.
to understand the risk factor.
Yeah, where's that money going, Ollie?
What are you talking about? Where's the money going? Look at the risk factor. The risk factor to you is high because you're 30 and you've got a life, you've got people to
I'll do
support.
lottery.
Mate,
Yeah, 'cause
if
you're
you're
an
just
idiot.
doing the
You're
lottery,
an
if
idiot.
you're just doing,
But if you're-
just doing like tenner, like one day, like £2 on each thing a week, like
You're gonna
like
live
a
your
sensible
whole, you're gonna live
person,
your whole
just
life.
doing one strip,
If you're going to live
and
your
that's
whole
what
life
you do.
depending on a hope,
You're not going
you
in
don't
there.
have a hope.
So
Ollie,
I'm
Ollie,
an
come.
idiot for dinner.
You just do the lottery. You go, look, if my numbers are coming in, they're coming in. But you just do it every week. Look, I'm doing this on a Friday, this on a Saturday. Boom.
They
It's a-
do
it-
not teach statistics in school for that very reason. That is the absolute reason they don't. teach
Mate,
statistics
fine. But the
in
risk,
school.
the risk to reward range, are like £2 or
But
what?
the
A
statistics-
fiver a week to
the
me. Yeah,
statistics go
is
out
worth-
the window when you're 75. The statistics go in your favour by so much that the potential of loss, the downside of loss, there is zero when you're over 75. That's why it's elderly people that do it. When you're young, it is stupid to do the lottery. Absolutely ridiculously stupid. No point. It's not worth it.
Sorry,
yeah,
Ollie,
you-
you're not
you-
making sense.
You're
there,
not.
brother,
You're not gonna.
because, like,
Ollie, you're not gonna win it, but you could win it, right?
But is that how you want to earn your money?
No, no.
Could I-
But you're
can
just
I
doing
just
it.
say
Whoa,
another
whoa,
thing
whoa.
about pensioners
Throw it
here?
away.
Yeah, but that's when you look at it statistically, right, you're talking about experienced people that have lived a long time. They know what's about. They ain't dumb, right? They've lived everything that we're going to live through. They've done it, okay? But the potential, it comes down to, what's the word?
Begins with what? Talking to the mic.
All I'm gonna say is right. 20
Hey.
quid a week to a working person,
Pension.
not really a lot, right? If I put 20 quid, if you paid 20 quid a week out, right? Right, if you saved it, it would amount to much. But 20 quid, it's not really a lot. You could go and buy 2 beers up London. It could cost you 20 quid, right?
And the rest, yeah.
Right. So you're doing 20 quid a week, right? Fine, that's going out. You just know that's going out. You're not getting it back as long as you accept that fact. One day you could get boom, 100 grand, 200 grand. You could hit the big jackpot. You don't know, but you know 20 quid's going away. As long as you're just thinking, look, that's what I'm spending 20 quid. Boom, 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 boom. The risk to reward ratio is if it did come in, it could happen big time. I'm not saying to go and spend.
You can make more money with that 20 quid on the S&P 500 over a 50-year time period easily
Well,
Right, okay, yeah, that's-
than you ever would from
How
the
about the
lottery.
dustman
Right,
bloke that
from-
won it?
then you ever
Is
would
he,
from
is
the
he
lottery.
mugged?
Right. Okay.
Can I say another thing about pension as
Yes,
well?
you can, Lisa. Thank
Just
you.
Basically,
Please.
another thing I've always, I don't know, just things I've seen. Like when old people have died around me,
Be kind.
they've lived such a basic life with a tin of corned beef and a,
Yeah.
and a
Mashed
loaf of bread,
potato.
and they're heating off. But then you find out when you're at their funeral that they had like 63 grand sitting in one account.
I'm
They've
gonna
got a
answer
house
that.
that's worth $500,000.
I'm gonna
They
answer
all,
that.
and they've got all this money, yeah, that's all stashed that they haven't used, but they're living the most basic
Can I-
life ever.
Can I answer that?
Yeah.
Because that was something I was thinking about. Exactly what you just said. Probably over the past year, to be honest with you,
Yeah.
I've been thinking about this. I'm like, Jules, save some money for the future. Save some money for the future. If I cop to dead, I've saved that money, not gone on any holidays, sacrificed, lived a humble life, a basic life. I don't go out. I don't, because when you grow from poverty, you're scared. One of my biggest fears is being homeless. Biggest fears is being homeless, apart from drowning or burning to death. But homelessness is it's like a phobia. And growing the way I've grown, is like I have to save as much as I possibly can because there's no backup for me. And most of those pensioners that they're single and their husbands have died or
Yep.
their wives have died or
And
whatever.
they've been given a good pension from their partners, and so they've got all this massive nest egg sitting in there, and they are still living their basic life.
Yeah, it's because you're scared to spend. Because look how things just the cost of living just
Yeah.
went up, energy went up, and the disgusting amount of money profits these scumbag energy companies are making off of people. It should be a law, not. Oh, we're going to cap it. What do you mean cap it? They've made billions while pensioners are dying from the cold.
Yeah, in their own homes.
In their own homes,
'Cause
man.
they can't turn
Do you know what I mean?
heating
And they're sitting there rubbing their hands at that they've made billions. How disgusting! These are demonic ways. You know, these are not humanitarian ways. These are the ways of the devil. If you believe in the God, then you've got to believe there's a devil, and vice versa. You know, and it's sick. These people sitting at the top of these corporate companies making billions, not a few hundred quid, billions. On top of all they've paid out and everybody's wage and whatever happened, and they've still got billions in their pocket, bruv.
The
You lot
adverts
want
on
and
the
and,
radio.
and,
Do
and
you
the
know
bullshit
how
that
to
they
save
want,
money
we
on
want
your energy?
and all the bullshit that they want. We want to help. We want to help. You know what? If you want to help those people who are in poverty and can't pay their bills, help them out, mate. And I don't mean just give them a couple of 10, 20 pound every couple of months. What the? You
Yeah,
know
it's
what I
like
mean?
we
You
got
turn on the kettle.
last
it's-
year, wasn't it? What did we get? £60 or something? We
I
got
don't know.
This fuel.
And my bill
Everyone,
coming
we
4
all
times
got it.
a day, man. You
Yeah.
know, because it's freezing. You know, but so if I'm cold at my these poor pensioners, and I was thinking that as well. These poor pensioners are sitting there, feeding the freeze. I mean, there have been flipping it, man.
I
There have
was
been
in a
people
shop.
found frozen dead in their house,
Yeah.
man, from the cold, and these companies bear no responsibility. Oh well, you can only use what you can afford, innit? No, mate. There's a humanitarian value to this. Do you know what I'm saying? Because there are technologies out there that can be given for free to build energy to give the world for free, but the greed, and I mean the demonic greed of these nasty corporate companies won't have
All
it.
about money.
Even though it's free, they've got energy, they've got technologies to release that is free. They won't. They rather kill off people. They don't care about pensioners because they're a suck on the society.
Yeah.
You know, they're useless, has been nobodies.
Wasn't like Tesla like. That's why
Nikolai Tesla.
he wanted to give the world free electricity.
Yeah,
and they
we
kind of like got rid of
what it was.
so-
It was
in favour of-
J.C. Penney, the banker, the American, back in 19. Oh, it was like 1910,
yeah,
some
around
shit
that,
like that.
yeah,
And Tesla figured out that he can get free energy from the atmosphere,
You could do all this and it would be free.
and it will be
like that.
free.
Yeah,
Now, J.C. Moneypenny came to him and said to him, "Yes. So anyway, how much money are we going to make from selling this product?" And Tesla turned around to him and said, "Well, what? No, this is for free. We got to give this energy for free." J.C. Moneypenny pulled the plug, bro.
Yeah.
He pulled the plug because he turned around to
He went
Tesla and
to,
said,
didn't he
"If
go
we
to
can't make
Edison or something like that?
no, because he didn't create free energy.
No, that's what I mean.
No.
So he went.
Edison was scum, mate.
Edison,
He went and took all
Edison,
the,
Edison got credit for a lot of other, like
Yeah,
Marconi's,
yeah.
the TV. But anyway, sorry, just finish the segment off on Tesla. When J.C. Moneypenny turned around to him and said, "What do you mean we're not going to make money? That was for free." He pulled the plug. He goes, "I'm not going to pump money into something where I'm not going to get any money out of it." And this is the way, the mentality of these corporate companies.
You know about the famous Tesla contract?
Dude,
You know,
listen.
Tesla would have been the richest man on the planet.
Dude, I've got
He tore up his contract. Yeah, when they did the Electric City,
seeking the microphone if you can.
when they did the
Thank you.
Electric City,
Yeah.
they were getting energy from the Niagara Falls. They were funneling all the way to the Electric City. I can't remember what state it was in. Right?
Colorado?
They can't even copy it today. They don't know how Tesla did it. Right? And then Tesla said, we're going to shut it down. We don't have enough money to do it. Tesla said, tear up my contract.
Dude,
He tore up the contract. He would have been the richest man on the planet for
Dude.
years. His children would have been
Ollie,
the richest.
I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry. We're coming to the end of the segment. I just wanted to thank Lisa for turning up on the show.
Thank you so much for
You've
having
been
me.
an awesome guest.
Absolutely
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And may we have you again on the show.
I'm sure you will.
And